0 to 200 recurring clients in 20 months. Those are the results from our second location in Mesa. And a big reason for that growth was because of marketing. However, it wasn't a specific tactic, it wasn't a specific script, and it wasn't some trick, but it was a basic understanding of why humans do what humans do. And once you understand human behavior, you begin to see marketing as one big experiment.
Speaking of experiments, Logan, do you remember Dr. Kashey asking you, Logan, why are you trying to get cute during one of your coaching calls?
I do remember that. And if he wouldn't have called me out, I'd have probably kept wasting time and money on untested marketing strategies.
Yeah, we definitely would not have grown our Mesa location from 0 to 200 recurring clients in under 2 years without using tested strategies.
So that's why today we're going to be sharing 3 proven Facebook marketing strategies to get new clients for residential cleaning business owners.
Welcome back to the road to $1 million. If you are a residential cleaning business owner who wants to build $1 million business and your business currently still depends on you to clean, sell, or hire, this show is specifically for you.
I'm Logan, that's Katie, and together we grew our residential cleaning business from 0 to over $3 million in under 5 years. And it wasn't because we accidentally found new clients. It was due to proven marketing strategies like the ones we're going to share today.
Are you really going to share all of your Facebook marketing strategies today?
I will be sharing 3 playbooks today, and 1.5 of them don't cost $1 to implement. Playbook number 1 is the organic playbook. So this play actually helps you turn your Facebook friends into paying friends. Playbook number 2 is the house party playbook. This play actually helps you find Mark Zuck's house parties in your local market and leave that party with friends paying you money. And playbook number 3 is the Facebook ads playbook. And this play turns you into the most famous cleaning company in your market for less than $20.
Those are awesome. They all actually sound like they work. What was your cute marketing strategy that Dr. Kashey called you out for?
I was telling him on this coaching call that I had just spent thousands of dollars on getting thousands of door hangers, yard signs, and how you and I had just spent an entire day walking around in the Arizona heat, knocking on doors. And this was all about a week before we actually launched this second location in Mesa.
You guys, it was Arizona and it was freaking hot outside. Like, we were sweating and we went to the nicer neighborhoods because that's where we thought the prime residential clients lived, and the houses were not very close together. I would leave the door hanger and then Logan would come behind me and knock the door, and I just remember cringing watching you knock on the doors after I left the hangers.
For a moment, I was like, you have the best job. But then I realized that we both have pretty crappy jobs. And I was like, I hope this person doesn't answer. I hope they don't answer. And then they'd answer, and I would just have this really awkward conversation with somebody.
What was Dr. Kashey's suggestion after he called you out for being cute?
Pretty matter-of-factly, he just said, what are you guys doing? You guys already have proof that your marketing system works. Just do the same thing you did to grow your first location in Montana to $1 million business. He followed up with, just do more of that and just do it better this time.
I'm so glad that you actually took his advice and listened, and we stopped trying to make it harder than it actually needed to be, because it actually resulted in Mesa growing from $0 to over $92,000 a month in under 2 years. We were able to hit our first $1 million run rate a whole year faster in Mesa than we did in our first location in Montana.
That's why when you pay someone $1,000 an hour, you take their advice.
Let's talk about playbook number 1, the organic playbook.
When we launched, I put a Facebook post out on my personal Facebook. I got our first 5 clients from that Facebook post.
Break down how you turned one single Facebook post into 5 clients, please.
So the first thing I did is I made a post on Facebook. And what it said was really simple. It said, Phoenix friends, we're starting a cleaning business in Arizona. If you or anyone you know would be interested in discounted cleaning in exchange for a review, comment below.
What were the results that came out of this post?
Around 40 likes, 37 comments, and a few shares. But the magic is in what you cannot see. And that's step number 2. I direct messaged every single person who engaged on that post, which meant the person who liked on it or the people who commented it. And I sent them a direct message that said, curious if you or anyone you know would be interested in a discounted cleaning in exchange for review.
And that worked?
So well. But can I tell you the next magic trick that you also can't see?
Please.
So for anyone who liked or commented on that post that I actually had their phone number, I ended up sending them a text message because most people check their texts more than they check their social media messages.
So you actually marketed to them on Facebook, but then you actually reached out via text.
Yeah.
So good. All right, what's next?
So I didn't want to only be limited to the people who engage on the Facebook post. So then step number 3 is I went through my friends list on Facebook. I filtered it to my current city, which was Mesa, and I just began cold messaging everybody who lived in Mesa. And I just said, hey, started a cleaning company here in Arizona. Curious if you know anyone with a dirty home. And then, here's one of those little magic tricks again. I would go onto their profile. I would like their last 4 or 5 posts, and I would find one of them to make a comment on.
So instead of you just like waiting for them to engage, you actually went out and gave something and engaged with them with an ask.
Law of reciprocity. But can I tell you how to use this play to all but make it close to 100% chance that you get your next 5 clients by using the strategy?
Yes, please.
So if you use this exact play and you also copy it with your Instagram followers and all the contacts in your phone, you increase your chances of getting your next 5 clients.
Is like actually so simple. I believe this is how we actually got Ryan, who was our first client in Mesa, right? He was from Instagram, I believe, correct?
That's exactly right. I also texted another person named Josh, and he actually ended up sending us 2 referrals.
I think he sent us both Nikki and Gretchen.
Yeah. And I think I saw Gretchen actually on the schedule the other day.
If this is free and you are messaging people you already know, why would someone not do this?
One word, but 2 reasons. The word, fear. And reason number 1 is the fear of being judged by people you know. And reason number 2 is the fear of being rejected by people you know.
And this is why you say that you need the courage to commit to grow a business.
Exactly. Because most tactics work if you just do them enough and for a long enough time. But no tactic works if fear stops you from doing it the first time.
Let's talk about playbook number 2, the house party playbook.
After I exhausted all the people I knew on Facebook who were in our Mesa market, I started to go find people I didn't know on Facebook in our Mesa market. And so Mark Zuckerberg has been hosting parties in every city in North America for years. And these parties are full of people with dirty homes that need a cleaning service. Now, these parties are commonly referred to as Facebook groups.
All right, break down this house party playbook step by step.
Okay, so step number 1 is to go find where the house parties are at. And so I went onto Facebook and I typed Mesa in the search box. And there's an option to filter it by groups only. So then I started scrolling through the Facebook groups that were in the Mesa area.
What did you actually look for in the groups before you joined them?
I looked for the number of people in each group. So anything under a couple hundred, I just didn't join. I also looked for how active the group was, how many posts they were making per day. The more, the better. I avoided for sale groups, rental groups, yard sale groups, buy and sell groups. I really just wanted the private groups where only local people were accepted.
Okay, and what groups did you find?
I found 3 groups.
Now that you found the groups, now what?
I knocked on the door to this house party to see if they'd let me in. Once they let me in, I began researching the vibe of the party.
What do you mean by researching the vibe of the party?
So in each Facebook group, there is a search option. And so I searched clean, then I would search house, then I searched cleaner, then I would search house cleaning. And this helped me understand how many people were actually searching for house cleaning in these groups.
So after you searched the vibe and you found what you were looking for, what did you do next?
I began commenting on all the previous posts who had asked for a house cleaner.
So you commented on all the posts, including those that were like 6, 9, 12 months old even?
Especially if they were 6, 9, 12 months old.
Interesting. Why?
2 reasons. Because people who are looking for cleaning services at these house parties, they don't always let everybody know that they're in the need of cleaning service, which means they don't always post. A lot of people who are looking for cleaning services will just search old posts for cleaners and they will use the previous recommendations. And the more times this person sees your company pop up in the comments, the more trustworthy you become. Now, the second reason is because the Facebook algorithm will then start to show you new posts in these Facebook groups at the very top of your newsfeed when you log in.
This makes it easy for you to continue to comment on these. Okay, but I have a question, because sometimes there's 50 plus comments on these cleaning asks. Everybody and their daughters who own cleaning businesses or have cleaning supplies comment on them. So I'm curious, how do you separate yourself from all the other cleaning businesses or even cleaners out there who are also responding to these posts?
The quantity of people responding to these posts is very high, but the quality of the reply is very low.
Curious, when you say the quality of the posts are low, what does that mean?
Most cleaners or even companies, their responses have no compelling reason or an easy way to actually inquire about the service.
Can you give us an example of a high quality reply?
So here's an example of something that I post. I'll say, check out Mesa 5-star Cleaning. They have over 850 5-star reviews on Google. Call them at our phone number. Book online to get $50 off your first clean. And then I'll drop the link to our website. And the reason that works so well is because if you see that, it's coming from a recommendation standpoint. The 850 5-star reviews, it shows credibility. Call them at the phone number makes it really easy if somebody just is like in a pinch and they're like, I need to clean fast. I see a phone number, they can call it. But then the compelling offer is to book online to get $50 off your first clean. The thought process is I can actually book this without talking to a human. That's really valuable. And then $50 off your first clean is an offer. That's cool. And then they click the website link to go book online, and they click the link, and the very first thing that pops up on the website, it says book online, you get $50 off your first clean. So the trust that just made the connection from the Facebook click to the website is very high, which is the reason we get a lot of homepage leads.
That is so good.
But do you want to know how to increase your probability to increase the chances that you get your next 5 clients by using this play?
Yes, please.
Friend request every person who makes a post, send them a direct message, and go like and comment on their personal page.
So the prospect sees you connecting with them, making it easier to get their actual problem solved, making them feel seen and heard, liked, appreciated, known. What's the next step in the house party playbook?
The next step is to go talk to the DJ at the house party and see if we can make an announcement, which is really just us asking the admins if we can make a promotional post in the Facebook group.
That's so good. So what if a Facebook group doesn't actually allow for promotional posts?
These are my favorite groups to be in because if I can convince the admins to let me post, I have little to no competition.
So how do you actually convince them to allow you to post?
I convince them like most people are convinced of doing anything. That's with money. I'll tell you what I did in this group called Mesa Living. I found the admins of the group and I sent them a message asking if I could give them money.
And they said yes?
They did. And so I paid $200 for 8 posts.
So now the admin of the Facebook group actually allows you to make the post. What do you say?
So here was one of my posts inside the group. I said, interested in discounted cleaning voucher? ? My wife and I's new cleaning company just hit 50 5-star reviews. To show our appreciation, we're offering cleaning vouchers to 10 Mesa residents. You can use these vouchers on deep cleans, maintenance cleans, and move-out cleans. If you're interested in one of the cleaning vouchers, comment below.
How did it do?
Got 16 likes and 34 comments, but the magic again was done behind the curtains.
Please share your magic tricks.
I replied to every comment, friend requested every commenter, and sent them a direct message. And my comment was, just sent you a message so we can get connected. And then my message to them was, hey, just saw your post in Mesa Living. What has you interested in a cleaning service right now? And what was crazy was that people even just reached out to me. And this is actually how we got our next 5 clients. And it literally cost us $200.
So tell me, why don't people do this?
Fear. Fear of being rejected by the admins or the fear of being judged by the other people in the group. But you'll never grow $1 million business without acting despite fear being present.
There's so much courage that is required to grow $1 million business. Let's talk about playbook number 3. This is the Facebook ads playbook. This one requires a lot of courage to commit to.
Sure does. And since we started our Mesa location a little over 2 years ago, we had the courage to spend $137,624 on Facebook ads just for this Mesa location.
But how many leads did that bring in?
It brought in 6,936 prospective clients, also known as leads.
So we spent $137,000 in ad spend, and we divide that by 7,000 prospective clients or leads. So that's about $19 per lead, if I do that math correctly.
Yep. And the reason Facebook ads work so well is because for every $20 that you actually spend on Facebook, Facebook will show your ad to 1,000 people in your local market.
So this is a little bit more efficient than door knocking and door hangers.
So much. And this is literally how you become the most famous cleaning company in your market.
Walk us through the Facebook ads playbook.
So the first step to set up the Facebook ads is you actually need to set up what's called a meta account. This is not boosting a post on Facebook. You actually need to set up a meta account. And once you have your meta account set up, then you actually will need to create your pixel.
You're using different language now. Explain to us what a pixel is.
Katie, have you ever shopped online before?
Me? Never. Of course, I have shopped online, Logan, yes.
Okay, but have you ever not bought something before?
I mean, if you want into my secrets in life, I like to put things in my cart and window shop online and then abort them.
But after you went back to Facebook, did you start seeing ads show up in your newsfeed for that thing that you were just shopping for?
Yes. Oh, all the freaking time.
Yes. And that's exactly what the Facebook Pixel does. It tracks you. Now, it's important for everybody who uses Facebook Pixel, you got to make sure you set it up compliantly to abide by advertising laws.
Okay, so after we set up our pixel, what's next?
So the next thing we got to set up is what's called the custom conversion. And the custom conversion is us telling Facebook what our goal of the campaign is.
And what is the goal of our campaign?
The goal of our campaign is to take someone from Facebook and turn them into a lead.
That makes sense. And how does Facebook know that we've successfully turned them into a lead?
The Facebook funnel that we use has 2 steps. The first step is the landing page. And when people see our ad on Facebook, they will click the link on the ad and it will send them to our landing page.
And what is the goal of the landing page?
The goal of the landing page is to turn this person from Facebook into a lead.
Define a lead for us.
So a lead is someone who gives us their name, their phone number, and their email.
And once somebody becomes a lead and gives us their name, phone number, and email, what happens next?
The funnel will send them to step 2, which is called the thank you page. And this is where the pixel is going to notate a custom conversion and let us know that this person is now a lead.
Got it. And this is how we were able to track how many leads we got and how much money we spent, correct?
Exactly.
So now that I understand the Facebook funnel process, what makes an ad good?
The most important piece of a good Facebook ad is the offer. An irresistible offer, even with a poor headline, poor copy, and poor creative, will still convert people into leads.
What is our irresistible offer?
Free. We use the word free in our headlines, in our copy, in our landing pages, and it is the key to get somebody to say, I'm interested. And the next most important piece of a good Facebook ad is the creative.
What do you mean when you say creative?
The creative is referencing the pictures and videos that we use in the ad. And so compelling pictures and videos is what actually stops people from scrolling right past. And then once we get them to stop, then the copy, which is also the words below the pictures or video, is what sells the pain points and gets the person to take action by clicking the link.
And when they click that link, the link on the ad actually sends them to the landing page, right?
That's exactly right. And the landing page job is to do what?
The landing page is to capture their information and turn them into a lead. So we get their phone, their name, their phone number, and their email.
You're hired.
Well, you make the process sound so simple. It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. It's only simple after you have done it the complicated way for many years.
But do you think that someone like me or someone with no previous marketing skills could learn this?
Of course. The Facebook ads do require the highest level of skill of all three strategies we talked about today to learn, but it's also the most automated, repeatable strategies that we talked about today. And if the goal is to get to $83,000 a month, you're gonna need 80 plus cleans on the schedule every single week. And so you're gonna need to wake up to new leads in your inbox every single day in order for you to actually be able to achieve that goal.
This is so good. So, to recap, the 3 marketing strategies to get new clients for your residential home cleaning business, we have playbook number 1. It's the organic playbook. So, this is a completely free strategy using Facebook posts, comments, DMs, and turning people that you know into cleaning clients.
Exactly.
Playbook number 2, just love the title of this one, the house party playbook. This can both be free strategy and paid strategy by joining local Facebook groups, making compelling offers on comments and posts inside of the group.
Exactly.
And the final playbook is the Facebook ads playbook, which is an actually automated process to turn strangers on Facebook into qualified leads while you sleep so you can have the opportunity to grow $1 million cleaning business.
The organic playbook, the house party playbook, the Facebook ads playbook. Those are the 3 marketing strategies to get new clients for your residential cleaning business.
And this is not theory. We spent $137,000 and got 7,000 leads, which resulted in us going from $0 to $92,000 a month in 20 months.
Good thing we didn't get cute, that untested marketing, right?
Yes. Think about all the cleaning business owners in our community who now use these playbooks in their businesses.
I just actually posted something yesterday, just making an ask if people would share their numbers of using the Facebook ads playbook. And I had quite a few people who responded. So someone like Renee spent $3,300, got 237 leads, $20 per lead. And she was somebody who was paying somebody else to do her marketing before. And now she saved herself $18,000 a year. And her ads are actually better than what they were doing when she was paying somebody to do them.
Renee.
Someone like Tristan, who has never had a business before, never done Facebook marketing before. In the last 4 weeks, he spent $1,800, got 260 leads for a cost per lead of $7 a lead.
Wow. Both Renee and Tristan come from very small markets too, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then someone like Kayla, she spent $2,100 in the last 4 weeks, got 176 leads. So that's a cost per lead of $12.
Let's go, Kayla.
And I'll just do one more here. Then we have someone like Renee Williams. She spent $699, got 85 leads. So a cost per result of $8.
Love it, Renee. These are so exciting. Anyone can use the first 2 strategies for free on their own today to get at least your next 5 clients. But what about the people who want to implement the automated Facebook ads?
For anyone who wants to learn the skill of Facebook ads and also use our exact funnel, offer, creative, headlines, ads, that's where you can check out the 30-day install program.
The proof that you have a way of turning something complex like Facebook ads into a learnable skill that hundreds of cleaning business owners in our community, it's such an asset. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate you for showing your wisdom today and sharing it with all of us. I learned a lot about marketing myself, but most importantly, why humans do what humans do. Happy Money Monday, and thank you to everyone who listened with us today.
Super appreciate y'all. Go become the most famous cleaning company in your market.
Challenge accepted.